Alright, so in this video, we got a girl who claims she made 50 grand selling her farts online, and I hope for the sake of humanity that she's exaggerating this number a little bit, because this girl is trying to tell us that in 2 days, she made more money from farting into jars than the average person makes slaving away at their job for a whole year. If that is true, then that is just messed up. And even if it's not true, and she's only sold like a couple of them, that's still messed up. Like, people are still out there buying farts in a jar. And apparently, she's selling these for $500 each. Like, who the hell would pay for that? Because even if you have a fart fetish or you got whatever's going on that makes you want to buy a fart in a jar, paying $500 for that just sounds ridiculous. I feel like with $500, you should be able to pay pretty much anybody just to stand next to you and fart. Or that sounds like the amount that somebody like Kylie Jenner would charge for one of her jarred farts. I think the problem here is that the fart market is still in the early stages, so people don't really know what to pay for farts. I think it's possible that this girl just discovered an untapped market here. Maybe there's not many people out there selling their jarred farts right now, and there's a lot of demand for it. I think it's quite possible that people have been sitting around this whole time thinking, you know what, when the hell am I going to get my fart in a jar? That's all I'm asking for. When are they finally going to bring this to market? And then some genius, innovative entrepreneur comes along and decides to fart into a jar and sell it. And the people are probably thinking, you know what, I've waited long enough for this. I've worked hard this year. It's the holiday season. I think I deserve to treat myself with a jarred fart. And $500, it's a lot, but at this point, just take whatever you want from me. So this girl, she might have actually discovered something here. This could be some innovative shit going on. You know, this girl in 5 or 10 years, she could be looked at as like the next Steve Jobs. The Steve Jobs of farts. Alright, I've gotten long enough with this bit. I'm joking here. Kinda. Maybe. I don't even know at this point. It could be possible. So this girl who's selling the farts, Stephanie, she's from the show 90 Day Fiancé, and she's probably one of the most annoying people on there, which says a lot because there are a lot of annoying people on there. And she's also one of the fakest people on there. Like the first season that she was on, it seemed like the girl that she was dating just to get onto that show. And before the show, she was already doing YouTube and I think OnlyFans as well. Or at least during the show, she started an OnlyFans. And I just think most people that have watched the show are not very big fans of her. It seems like everything on that show she's doing just to get attention. And this whole fart thing is probably to get attention too. I don't even know if she sold any of these. It seems crazy that somebody would pay $500 for one. But I don't know. There's a lot of crazy people out there. So maybe it is possible. I have no idea what to think of this. And if she is just doing this for attention, then it's working. I'm talking about it. If you're farting into a jar, I'm going to talk about it. And also, I just want to be one of the first people to point out that there actually could be a market for jarred farts. Sadly, I could see a lot of people getting in on this, and I'm sure this girl's not even the first person to do it. I think Belle Delphine might have done it before. I know she did sell her bathwater at one point, which is basically the same thing. I guess at least she took the time to put some water into a jar. Like this girl, who knows if she even farted into these jars? Like, these people are paying $500 for a jar that might have a fart, and if she's actually getting paid for this stuff and there's money to be made here, I could definitely see Nick Ocado jumping on this trend. If he hears that some girl with not even that big of a following sold her farts for 50 grand, I'm sure he's going to try to take advantage of that. That dude is shameless. And I'm sure you're thinking, who the hell would pay for Nick Ocado's fart? But people are paying for his OnlyFans right now, so I'm sure out of all those people that are paying for his OnlyFans, some of them would like to pay for a fart of his. Alright, so now we're going to check out some TikToks from the jar farter, because people have questions, you know? You fart into a jar and sell it, people have questions. That's just a fact of life.
I made $45,000 in 1 week selling my jars of farts. And ever since my last TikTok went viral, I've been getting a lot of questions such as, how long do the farts last? Did I really fart 97 times in 2 days? Who buys my farts and why? And what are some of my tips and tricks?
No way. The pioneer of jar farting is about to give us tips on how to fart into a jar? I need to start taking notes here. I always wondered, like, what kind of jar do I use? Should the farts be loud? Should they be smelly? I need to know these answers. I know my farts are valuable. They gotta be worth something.
So the first question I get asked a lot is, how long do the farts last? And the smell is most prominent for the first 2 days, but as I like to say, one whiff makes memories that last a lifetime.
One whiff makes memories that last a lifetime? That's not too bad. That's a decent marketing slogan. If I ever want to get my fart business off the ground, I gotta think of something here. Just smell it? Nah, I don't want to rip off Nike. This smell will take you to hell. That's not too bad. Or my fart will make you smart. That's good right there. Anybody looking to invest in a fart jar business with me?
Now, why do people buy my farts in a jar? I honestly think it's because I have a really good personality and also because I'm hot.
It's probably the latter here. I don't think people are like, hey, you got a good personality. Can I smell your farts?
Now, what are some of my fart selling tips and tricks? Number one, don't eat Fiber One bars. You might think it's the easy way out, but there is nothing easy about it on its way out, if you know what I mean. Don't push yourself too hard, literally and figuratively. Just have fun and don't let people judge you or get you down. It's a business. You're making money and it's not hurting anyone.
All right, so don't eat Fiber One bars, don't push yourself too hard, and don't push out your farts too hard, and have fun with it, I guess. That's it. All right, I think I'm ready. I think I could do it.
This holiday season, buy a jar and support local small business.
That's a great pitch right there. Support a small business by buying a $500 fart in a jar. All right, so now I'm going to play a video of hers where she's talking about her whole routine, because apparently farting into a jar, it's not as easy as it sounds. She's out here working hard. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure you guys are probably annoyed by her at this point. Like, this girl is just the worst.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you a day in the life of a girl who sells her farts in a jar.
And boom, she just got even worse. A day in the life of a girl who sells her farts in a jar? You gotta be kidding me. She's saying that like it's her profession or something, which I guess it kinda is. America really is the land of opportunity. You can come here and you could sell your farts in a jar and make a shitload of money doing it. Like, that is the fucking American dream right there.
So I like to get things rolling with some beans, a protein muffin, sometimes even a yogurt. Less sugar is better, some hard-boiled eggs.
Of course, she says beans. Are you kidding me? Like, she probably doesn't eat beans. She probably just thought of, beans make you fart, right? That's something people say. I don't think this girl's really even farting into these jars, which would be like the biggest scandal ever. Could you imagine? She's selling jarred farts and she's not even farting into them? You gotta be kidding me. She can't even do the work to fart into a jar. If somebody's gonna pay you $500 for that, you should at least show them some respect and actually fart. Even though I'm sure by the time they get the jar, it doesn't even smell like anything. Like, there's no way it smells like anything. It's probably just a jar full of air. People are just paying for a jar that this girl might have farted in.
Today I decided I was going to make myself a protein shake with some yogurt added to it, and I was feeling it for sure. While I wait for those farts to develop, I like to read. I'm very smart, love to read.
You're smart because you love to read? You're doing a tutorial on how to sell your farts right now. What the hell are you talking about? I bet she put that in there just to be like, hey, I'm more than just some girl who sits around farting into jars all day. Like, there's more to me than just farts. I like to read.
And then after I'm ready to go, I go ahead and, do my work, do my job. I don't need to show you that, guys, but
it's incredible. This girl could say that she farts into jars for a living. Like, the average person, they fart into a jar, nobody gives a shit. People are going to look at them like they're a psycho. And this girl, she spends 2 days farting into jars and makes 45 grand. And I'm sure people still look at her like she's a psycho, but she's making money. I'm sure she doesn't care.
I like to add in little flower petals. I feel like they attach the scent and make it last longer. And when I'm finally finished with my jar, I like to leave a personalized note. I want to thank you so much to the 97 people who've already purchased their jar of farts. And as you know, they're on sale right now, 50% off of $1,000. So go to my Unfiltered and check it.
They're on sale right now? This girl's farts are on sale right now? And they used to be $1,000? I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. Like, she must have some real wealthy clients. Like, who the fuck is gonna pay for that? I guess farting is a very lucrative business. Who knew? I mean, $1,000, that's hard to believe. Like, even if you're a rich guy who has $1,000 to throw around, like $1,000, you could probably pay most people to, like, fart right on your face. But I guess we'll see if this is all true, because if it is, I'm sure a lot more people are gonna jump on this. Like Nick Ocado, Trisha Paytas. These people, if they figure out they can sell their farts and people are going to buy them, they're going to go crazy. Because this girl doesn't even have that big of a following, and she claims she's making bank. So if Nick Ocado or Trisha Paytas did this, I'm sure they'd make a lot more. So I don't know. Maybe this girl is onto something, or she could just easily be lying about all this just to get some attention, because that's the kind of person she is. Which I hope she's lying. I hope this isn't true, because this is just sad that people are paying $500 to $1,000 for some girl's fart in a jar. are. Alright, so that's about it for this video. Make sure you hit that like button and then leave me a comment. Let me know if you think this girl's actually selling her farts, or if you think anybody else will sell their farts, or maybe you have a fart fetish and you understand all this. Let me know, and then hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you at the next video.